Hey guys, and welcome to Macro's Dislike. These are basically videos of things I dislike. So you might agree with them, might not. That being said, let's see what today's topic is. Macro dislikes Amiibos part 4. God, I gotta keep doing these videos. Anyways, hopefully this is gonna be my last one, but I'm gonna talk about more of the little crap that Amiibo has given a lot of people. Just like those little things. Now, one of the things I don't really hear people complain about, but if you know, Amiibos are DLC basically content. Now, instead of paying $5 or $10 for them, you're paying 13 plus tax. Unless you're buying it from those stores that are, are taking advantage, like Toys R Us, that sell it for 14 instead. In the end, they're DLC. We're paying basically for DLC. And it all, again, there's another part that sucks because these DLCs, these little figurines, they don't have capacity storage for more than one slot, basically. So if you want to grab your Princess Peach and put it from your Mario Party to your Super Smash Brothers, have fun. It's not going to work too well because you have to delete one of your datas. Now that really does suck. Now, in my opinion, and I know a lot of people will disagree with this, but it's more of a logical thinking. If there's a problem with the storage, why don't you just give it more data and sell them for a little bit more? They're going to sell no matter what, because if people are buying them from scalpers, they're going to make, instead, you put a little capacity and people are still going to buy them, and they're going to be happy instead of paying for 2 Princess Peaches or like 2 Nesses, let's just say, just to have one for your Melee and then one for your Mario Party. Now with the Nesses is still, you're going to have people who are going to basically buy these to have them sealed like this, and also then to have their little figurine that they actually use. So that's another one that does suck, because there are people who buy doubles of these, one sealed, one not, or you're paying 26 something for basically two Amiibos just because you open them up and you can't have them in one. With their 2 datas, it has to be 1 data. So it's like, that really does suck, and that's really another thing that's terrible about Amiibo. Second thing is, well, third actually, is the fact that a lot of people buy Amiibos for perfection. They will not buy some of these figures unless they know they absolutely have the best looking one without a dot in their head or a little scratch or whatever it is. A lot of people will buy Amiibos for perfection, and it does really suck for those who go into the perfection world, because a lot of these Amiibos are not great, manufacturer wise, and I have my little defective ones. Yes, I try to do perfect, but I know I'm not going to do perfect great. And prime example of that is my Greninja. The box is broken on that one. No, not broken. It's like it looked like someone went like that to it, but that's because something wet and sticky touched it. I'm not sure what the hell, wet and sticky touched it, and that screwed up my Greninja box. My King DDD has a scratch. Well, it has more like a little piece of it if it's had like kind of off. My Sonic, if you know from my previous video, has a fingerprint on his leg, and my Rosalina has jizz on her hair. Well, there's a little part, and I guess that's glue, but I call it jizz, and I make fun of it. I'm like, say Nick. So I make fun of it, but some perfectionist people, they will not like them. They will actually be like, no, I'm gonna sell it off, until I get my perfect one. So it really does suck for anybody who's trying to get perfect, because some of these manufacturers will not really look at them and say, oh, oops, I spilled a little glue on it, or not on her hair, let's just say, for like Rosalina. But it's like, what can you do? What can you do? Perfection is not something very easily done. Now, another thing that really does suck is the fact that everybody has to basically, in order for us to hear about a restock, we can't go to the store and ask them, when are you guys going to get another one available? No, we have to go onto websites. And this one really does suck, because it's like, damn, we have to go to a website just to find out, what's going on. Red Direct is one of them, Amiibo News, and for me, I use mostly Nintendo World. Now, the thing that really does suck is that these stores don't know when they're getting a restock. So it really does suck. And we have to use websites and go with institutions of what people are saying. Oh, Washington's getting weak, the trainer. Oh, this place is getting that. And that really does suck. Because some of us are like, maybe you should basically let us know what areas are going to get them. Nintendo or the store should, help more with this situation, because it's horrible. It's really horrible. So, the fact is that Nintendo World actually had a restock recently, and I went to it, and they had nothing I wanted. So I wasted my time, and I wasted $6. I went like this, and I came back like this. So their restock, they basically posted on their Twitter, basically saying, "We got a restock," and then King DDD sold out, and I'm like, "What the hell are you guys selling?" So that really does suck when even Nintendo screws up on their basically even in their site. It's like, you guys are horrible at doing this. Then the stores have to suffer because you guys have no communication whatsoever, and then we have to read on sites and then start figuring out when is things gonna come out, or what's gonna happen with this, and it's just horrible. Now, the last thing I was gonna maybe the last thing, Marth. Actually, Walmart was selling it for $27.99 this weekend. I was like, what the hell? Why? That's as bad as a scalper. And I don't understand why. Some people bought it, so I was just like, some people paid $13 for this, on the store. And now you're selling Marth for $27.99? What the heck? What? So that really does suck. I have to say, that is really horrible. Now, there are a lot of things like this. Imperfection. People buying two of Amiibos or three. One for trade value, one to have for their system. One for their little decoration, keeping it in the box. And they're all DLC if you think about it. It's just. Now, hopefully things get better with the future Amiibos. I know the Retro 3-pack actually has gone well. Actually, it pissed me off because I like mine, to be single like this. And now with the Retro 3-pack, it comes all in one pack. And sadly, I won't get the ones from Europe where they comes in their singles. So that really did suck for us, Americans, I should say, because we actually got our 3-pack instead of having them singles, and that's a real bummer, real horrible. Because now I'm like, all right, where am I gonna put them? Since I have them in alphabetical order, I don't know where exactly I'm gonna put them. I guess I just put them somewhere on top and be like, the reason they're by themselves is because, yeah, there's your answer. It's just terrible. And the fact is that America also got screwed up with Wave 5A basically, because Europe and Japan, they got Samus and Ganondorf with Wave 5A. We only got Palutena and Dark Pit. So that really does suck for us, because it's like, wow, instead of getting those two figurines, we have to now wait because, they're released somewhere else, and it's just like, but you know what? I guess America has to deal with it. Europe has more figurines than us. Japan has more figurines than us. We're actually the last ones to get it. So Americans should really dislike the Amiibo situation. I should say, all of North and South America, because South America, I guess, is getting them now because of the Spanish ones. But it really does suck. It really is horrible. Oh, and lastly, everybody's complaining about the fact that the reprinted are they're different than the original, and that's another one that sucks. Who gives a crap? They're decoration. They're DLC. So yeah, it really is a bummer that they have a little bit of different tweaks. It sucks. Okay, understandable. But you know what? Get the figurine. Be happy with it. If you want the original, go ahead. With that being said, I got a special thanks for you for watching these videos. And if you want to support me, I'll appreciate it, and I'll give you a shout out in my next video. But until next time, guys.